Hello and welcome to RC Birds, and thanks for stopping by. In this video I show you the reassemble of my lunchbox after changing the chassis. In my last video I said I use these caps from my D203 chassis and found out that only the caps from the rear shocks will fit. So I had to put the rear caps from the Racing Fighter Chrome, which are white, or I found another solution using brutal force. On this screw I could remove the nut, so I used a side cutter, cutted it off right here on the other side, which is bended here, and then bend it around and got two further caps. So now I have 4 black caps, and the first step before I start to reassemble everything is to fill up the shocks and put them away so the air can be removed while I'm working on the chassis. For the chassis work I take the manual and go through it step by step. This probably will be some faster than if the car is built up right out of the kit, because many of the components are just pre-assembled. And as I said in the video before, I use some softer oil, which is the standard Tamiya yellow one. I think it's a 300 or 400, doesn't matter. Yellow, you know what I mean. It's in most of the off-road kits, and I will put it into here in both front and rear dampers, so that I get a better or a softer driving ability of the car. So far so good. The RC technology is in the chassis, and instead of hot glue I choose electrical tape to mount or to fix a little bit the antenna. This power switch will be later fixed somehow, I don't know, shoe glue, electrical tape. I'll see this when I see how many space I need here. And one thing, I drilled a 3mm hole in here, so I can use a zip tie and fix the complete cables here straight to the chassis. This I had done before. And voila, almost cleaned up. I have here more space for the cable, because if I want to put the light electronic of this body, I have to put these switches here in the receiver, and here to the other cables to the ESC and steering servo. And this is the third channel. So here I need some longer cables, because I have to put them out and put some other cables in between. Although I said I want to make the front a little bit more softer, I left this tuning servo saver in, and these links, because they are more stable, and the front wheels aren't so sloppy as if they were if I hadn't used this. Now we are done. We have a new chassis and everything installed. I even put on this reinforcement, but I don't use any thread lock in this case. I will see if I lose some nuts or if it will work perfect. You know, on my first lunchbox I hadn't used thread lock either and never lose the screw. One thing I have to do is readjust the tires, but this is not a big issue. So, if you got some questions, please write it down in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I really appreciate if you would like to subscribe to my channel. This will really help me out. See you soon on RC Birds.